hear me?
Probably.
All right, all right. But this is the house where Mr. and Mrs. Dallin used to live. And he died in my bedroom. It's now my bedroom. But he's buried over here. And this is a chalet, and this is built to look like a Swiss chalet. Now,
well, I can't really see anything from here.
Huh? So come with me here. So I want you, are you following me? Am I on camera?
Yeah, you are.
All right, all right.
I may turn it off.
This house here, see this little building here?
Mm-hmm.
So what happens is that she owns these swans, and the swans, they stay out until the pond completely freezes over. But then she takes about 10 of them. They're really mean they're mean birds, and she sticks them all in here all winter long for about 2 months. There's no windows. She just comes in and feeds them, and they're here. And then when they come out in the spring, they're really pissed off, and then they waddle. Then she kind of drives them with a stick down through this road and go this way.
Do you walk out here much?
Yep. Here, you can see where the grass is pushed down. So deer come out here at night, and they'll sleep in an area like this, and this is where the grass is all pushed down. They'll just come out here and sit at night.
Okay, now start.
Okay, these two pine trees are really old, and sitting in between them is an old farm implement. And one night I had a dream, and the dream was the one on the left came to me and was giving me instructions. So ever since that time, I've come to feel that there's something profound and ancient and wise in this tree here on the left. The one on the right is the female, and it feels like there's what they call Indian trees, because Native Americans used to hold some of these trees holy. So this tree may be a couple hundred years old. And when I have really important guests, dear friends, I'll take them out here and introduce them to this tree. I don't do this to everybody, but some people get to be introduced to this tree.
Does the tree have anything to say?
So far the tree nods and approves, but sometimes the tree doesn't like people, and I really trust that. So I can tell, you know. So here's the thing. So when the old man died, she buried him right here with a view of the property. You can see these two trees, and there's a circular stone in between it, and that's where she buried him. He's buried there. In Vermont, you can be buried on your own land if you own it. That's one of the Vermont laws. The other one is that if you own a farm animal, you can fuck it. But if it's a wild animal, you can't. That's the other unique Vermont law that has to do with sort of bodies, I guess. This motel, and he imagined it all. Okay. All right. So she has two ponds where she keeps swans, and the swans can't fly away, but the Canadian geese and the mallards who migrate through here know about this pond, and they know that there's all this free food that they can get. So the pond always has, in addition to the swans, it's got some migrating geese. Right now it's got Canadian geese over there.
You seem pretty sure it's going to get defensive, huh?
Oh yeah.
Just like models.
Just like models. High fashion models.
That's why I call them swans.
And then there's the real ground. I'll tell you what, if you see them coming at you on the ground, you don't want to deal with it. Where she used to keep chickens. Another one of these.
To the chalet, and then up over this hill is your place, which is
Right.
kind of through those trees. When living in the boondocks, away from it all, nature.
Okay. So what I did was I got a photograph, a good photograph of the Vermont landscape, and I picked all the colors. And then I colored this hallway, all the colors of the Vermont landscape. So the trim, the walls are that blue sky color.
I don't know if I'm getting an exposure.
Yeah, I don't know if you can tell either. And the floor itself, the stairs that I'm walking up, the name of that color is Dollar Bill Green. All right.
As you were saying, the colors are all...
The colors of the Vermont landscape.
Take two.
And the stairs are Dollar Bill Green.
Dollar Bill Green?
Dollar Bill Green, that's the name of the paint color.
That's what the Vermont landscape's made up of?
Well, no, but it's just, that's that green.
I don't know.
And then here's my living room, and that's my Fred Astaire poster. And then I had this female patient who was taking antidepressant medicines, who was considering taking antidepressant medicines, and I said to her, look, I will give you something just to carry around in your purse, and I promise you, if you carry this around in your purse for 1 week, you may find that you're not depressed at all. And if that works, then will you not take the medications? And she said she would do that. And so what I did was I handed her this rubber fish, the big trout. So the thing was that she carries the trout with her in her purse all week long and doesn't tell anybody she's got it. And it's so ridiculous that it cheers her up. So that happened. And now, okay, now this is the painting. This is the painting. It's called the Naked Eye Test. And what it is it's a bunch of scientists in white coats observing the reactions of a cow as they show the cow a painting of a cow. And for me, that was always what I thought the science of psychology was all about. And that's why I have it up on the wall, because it's my comment on how psychology works.
What is...
It's sort of a ridiculous science, that's all. Is a pastel that I bought when I had about $700 to my name. And I was really at the bottom, and I just felt so out in the cold. And I saw this pastel of being out in the cold, and there was this warm house up on the hillside just waiting for me, and I said, yes, that's right. So I actually spent half my earthly fortune to buy that little pastel.
And that's where I get my money sense from.
This is Hidari. Ow. Hi, sweetie. See.
That was my cat.
Yes,
I can
yes.
tell because it's so needy.
So needy. Yes. Speak up, dear. And this is like, so this is the thing I look at when I wake up in the morning. Yeah, so this is what I look at. There's this, which matches that, and then these colors pick up some of those, and then these colors pick up these. And then, of course, there's frogs. And I've collected frogs for a long time, and I didn't understand what frogs were. But what frogs are a symbol of fertility, and they're a symbol of fecundity. And what in my particular superpower is that I can have like a million small ideas. I don't necessarily have a big idea, but I can always have like lots of little ideas, and that's my gift of nature, and frogs are the icon for it, and that's why I have frogs around all the time. That's important.
Oh, can't focus that close. Ah, there we go.
Don't neglect that one too. This is particularly wonderful. Okay, so here's frogs. This is a frog tie tack. This is a little
tiny one.
dancing frog. This is a school bus because for a while I drove a school bus because I just wanted to get some money coming in. I didn't want to have to think. Or I wanted time to think. I didn't want to use my personality. This is a fish, and that has to do with my other icon, which is the fish ladder. This is a bowl full of hearts because my last name is Belove.
Like bowl heart?
I don't know, it's a bowl of heart.
I actually really like this guy.
When he's here, and this is my office, and there's a lot of really important personal things on the walls here in the office.
What was that again?
This is my bar mitzvah picture. Okay. This is a picture of my mother when she was quite a beauty. This is a drawing that Sue made of me. This is a drawing that Mark Lazard made of me.
Oh, the guy was going to pick me up.
Yeah. This is particularly important. This is when I was, when I was really in some very dark times and I needed some kind of inner advice. So I just started making drawings without the slightest idea of what the drawing was going to be. I just made it totally intuitively. And what this is a little unhappy guy and his face is all darkened out and he says, "Boo-hoo, I'm lost, I have no power." And then this is this big alligator saying, "Hey, cheer up, look up, trust God. Do you need a cartoon to tell you that?" And then he's singing it. See, that's his musical notes. And then this is a picture of God who is sort of drawn like me as a middle-aged person, saying, "I'm in charge, stand back, I'm taking over." So that was May 1993. And
when I left.
yeah. And so here we go. This is like 6 months later. And I clearly worked through something. And here's God again saying, "Behold my servant Philip, who pleases me, a simple and decent, hardworking man who loves me and my work." And then here's all this audience, right? And these people are clapping. And this is me, my new ego image, saying, "It's not such a big deal, you know." Hey, man.